Alright guys, hope you can hear me. This is WNC 2016 playoffs between Germany and Denmark. Turn on some sounds. Can let me know if the sound's too high or too low. So it looks like we're starting the match with a 2 vs 2. So for Germany we have Show, which I think is Showtime, as Night Elf, and Ito as Undead. With Showtime opening with an alter hero, I think. It's a pretty late hero at least. So it could be an alter hero. Meanwhile for Germany we have Rosenkill, Danish Undead player, and his ally Seraph's Danish Night Elf player. So it looks like it's a Undead Night Elf mirror. It's going to be a lot of fun. Going to see a lot of fiends and hunts. I'm interested to see what Showtime will pick for his hero, though. It's not like the altar isn't late enough to guarantee that it's a tavern build. It's kind of a weird timing. Like, it's not super late, but it's not really that early either. So we'll see. But we do have a Priest of the Moon for Seraphs. And let's see if we see some Death Knights. Death Knight for Rosenkill and Death Knight for Ito. And just a late Priestess of the Moon for Showtime. He could potentially cancel this and pick a Tavern hero. See, everything's working. I don't think it's fine.
The town is under siege.
So it looks like it was just a late priestess for some reason. I guess the Showtime gave some resources to his ally, more than usual, so he had to delay his altar a bit. Doesn't really matter that much. There's not going to be a lot happening early on. It's mostly just going to be Undead's trying to creep, Night Elf's trying to harass. See some wisps being placed a bit offensively to be able to dispel skeletons. Ideally you want to be able to dispel it before time, but just getting 2 is also nice. It kind of slows down your opponent. So there's a dual harass going on. Rosenkill opting for the easier green creeps, whereas Ito hasn't really started creeping anything yet. You see Searing Arrow as first skill for the German Night Elf, and there's a nice Dispel. Whereas Seraphs picked the Aura first. I think Aura is better because you're not really guaranteed to get level 2 anytime soon in this matchup, so it's better to have the Aura as soon as a fight starts. But the Searing Arrow is slightly better for harass. The Danish Undead is a bit ahead as far as experience goes. It's kind of hard to cast this actually because basically 2 things going on at once. Looks like it's just mass hunts from both sides. Tech timing is pretty much identical, so they're both just kind of playing very, very standard Night Elf Undead massing. So already at this point, it's better to have the Aura than the Searing Arrow, because each Huntress gets +2, but it's actually +3 because there's a Bouncing Blade as well. So this army alone is getting more of a bonus than Searing Arrow, and it's not costing any mana. So Searing Arrows quickly becomes significantly worse than 2-shot Aura. I almost never pick it myself as a first kill in 1 vs 1. I almost always go for the aura first. Nice merc steal here by Showtime.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, we do have a level up for Showtime. So he's dispelled a lot of skeletons, and he's forced a lot of mana out of the Death Knight. Whereas Ito has a bit more mana, and Seraph's hasn't even gotten close to level 2. Oh, we might see the first Fiend dying here. We will see it die. Does not get a Huntress in return, so that's a very nice pickup for the Danish team. Nice micro by Seraph, saving a lot of injured Huntresses. Oh, Rosenkill is a great item. He has the greater mana potion. It's going to come in handy, especially at tier 2. If there's any sort of engagements, having that 300 mana at your disposal is very nice. I see some harass coming in from Showtime. The timing's a bit off though because the tier 2 is just done. Not really worth it, but they did force the town portal. Losing the Berserker is kind of annoying, but it's okay. Meanwhile, we have some more engagements up down here. It looks like we might get another Fiend kill if this is a surround, which it is. Oh, yeah. So he trades a Fiend for a Huntress. It's never a trade you want to make, but at least Ito got the Huntress in return. You might get a second one here. He will have mana to coil.
A player's forces
I probably would have done it, but he chooses not to. Oh, it looks like we might see the German priestess die here. But he uses a scroll to stay alive. Bit of an inefficient scroll, but it's worth it to keep the hero alive. It's level 2 after all. So we do see level 3 Death Knight from Rosenkill now, which is a very huge level. Fiend dying to creeps, never good. But we're kind of getting sandwiched here. Rosenkill is getting sandwiched by a lot of Fiends, a lot of Hunts. The German priestess goes down.
Player's forces are under
Just
attack.
Hunts against Fiends on both sides. In these kind of numbers, Huntresses are a lot better than Fiends. As you can see, all of the Fiends are dying, but Huntresses are kind of staying alive. A lot of Fiends going down. Overall, though, it's looking very good for the Danish team. If only because they're going to get level 2 True-Shot Aura a lot earlier. And we did see the usage of the greater mana potion, which goes down. Ito has the greater healing potion, which isn't as good in this situation at all. Having the greater mana potion is very nice. It's looking very, very good for the Danish team right now. It might almost be GG pretty soon.
The town is under siege.
The altar will actually... Oh, well, this dispel actually saves the altar, I think. Just barely gets the pieces out. And there is no town portal on the Undead, so if there is like a bad situation here, you might get stuck, but the Germans don't really have a lot to offer here.
A player's forces are under attack.
Should be seeing GG anytime now. This is insurmountable for the Germans, I think. Especially with that level 2 True Shot Aura. Every hunt just has +4 and then +2 for the bounce. Everything does +6. Statues are out. Do have the undead Edo town portal in with an orb. The Danish team is wisely backing off. You never want to fight against orb if you don't have it yourself. But Rosenkill can just go home and get his own. We even have a Crypt Lord third, which is very good in this matchup. Very good for positioning with Impale. Good for tanking as well. A good choice.
A player's forces
We even
are
see an
under
expansion
attack.
from Seraphs, which is wise considering their advantage. You might as well cement the advantage by expanding. Level 2 True Shot Aura now for the Germans as well.
A player's forces are under attack.
Might see a creep jack here. There's no town portals for either of the players. They could get one Zeppelin, but that's not going to be enough, so they have to take this fight. The positioning is very bad, I would say, and we have the first destroyer here. Doesn't really have a lot of use though, since there's nothing really to eat. Probably would be better just remaining a statue, but very nice impale, hitting everything. Germans are kind of falling apart here. It looks like it's GG. Level 3 Lich, but it's going to die as soon as it levels up. Very nice impale and then hero focus. There was no chance for the Death Knight to pass the greater than potion or use a coil. It's a nice micro move by Rosenkill. We do see a Chain Morph Destroyer now, so there's some mana on this Destroyer doing some nice Orb Splash against all these bunched up fiends, and there's no web either. I think the Germans actually fought surprisingly well here. It was closer than I thought it would be. And they are morphing their own destroyers now, but he didn't chain morph, so he just kind of made them twice instead of soaking up the mana from one of the statues. It's a bit of a mistake. Still though, it's looking very, very bad. Nice coil to keep the fiend alive. Expansion is ready to go at any time. GG. That was game 1. Kind of short, kind of one-sided. Overall, the Danish team did a better job harassing. They sniped some fiends early on, which is makes a huge difference. And then the item luck for Rosenkill kind of sealed the deal. And losing the Priestess of the Moon there. So GG there. Next up will be Null Wood, which isn't the best map for Undead Night Elf. It depends on the fountain a lot. But since they're playing Mirror, the map doesn't really matter. It's mostly going to come down to spawns, really, who gets a slight advantage or not.